Hello and welcome back. I am Otis Landerholm. I'm the founding attorney here at Landerholm Immigration A.P.C, where we fight for your American dream. And today I want to talk about the credible fear interview. And I'll say that name again, the credible fear interview. Here's the thing. If you are detained when you're entering the United States, and if you're afraid for your life, like you have a fear of returning to your home country, then ask for a credible fear interview, all right? And let them know that you want to apply for asylum. The credible fear interview process, it's like a preliminary process to see whether or not a person has a quote-unquote reasonable possibility of being eligible for asylum, all right? They don't want to let someone come into the United States if they're just saying they're afraid, but they have no real basis for it. So they want to give somebody an interview to see whether or not they even remotely have a case or a chance or a possibility of winning an asylum case, all right? So if you are afraid, one, I recommend before entering the United States to have a lawyer talk with you about how to present your case and how to explain your situation so that it can show that you do have a possibility of winning an asylum case in the US, all right? So that's one. Two, if you're entering the United States and you are detained, you want to say it. You want to be clear about it. You don't want to be like, oh, we'll go and see what happens and then make the decision. Like, make the decision before you go. If you're going to be applying for asylum, like do it. And you want to be very honest and transparent throughout that process. Any inconsistency in that process can be held against you, and you want to make sure that your credible fear interview is done as cleanly and as well as possible. And if you want representation during your credible fear interview, I mean, my office does this all the time. We would love to help you through that. Typically, credible fear interview representation is done over the phone, and we can just listen in and make sure that the officer is asking the questions to you that they ought to be asking. To make sure we get your whole story and to make sure that you're given the best chances possible for being allowed into the United States so that you can present your case of asylum. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching this. If this was helpful, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please also, if you don't have a lawyer, please contact our office. We would love to help you through that process. Okay? Thank you so much. I'm Otis Landerholm, Landerholm Immigration A.P.C, where we fight for your American dream. Thank you.